Squad Busters, we're back on the Reddit, where we're going to be seeing some posts on Boom Beach versus Squad Busters. Also, we'll be seeing the opinions of players on how the April update got delayed to May, and also what they think is going to come in the May update. And here is the first post, done and dusted. Boom Beach isn't even on the Supercell store, and it's still more revenue than Squad Busters. And he's saying that because I made a Twitter post here a couple days ago saying Boom Beach made more than Squad Busters in March. Sad face. Although I think this guy's a little confused because what I said here was, although this doesn't include the online store purchases, what I meant by that is Squad Busters has online store purchases that isn't included in this number you see right on screen, meaning Squad Busters probably has made more than Boom Beach. We just don't know the exact number. And to be honest with you, even these numbers here, they're a little bit, not totally accurate. So although Squad Busters probably made less than Boom Beach in like in-game revenue, including the store, it probably made more money than Boom Beach. But also the last 4 or 5 months of this game has just been the team giving us so much free-to-play content, like a bunch of events, making star chests better, making it so you can choose troops in your star chest. That's why this game isn't making as much money at the moment. No new troops as well. What I think is going to happen, my prediction, is the big May update is going to drop, and then boom, we're going to start making more money than Boom Beach, and this game is going to blow up. Boom Beach is adding more features and cosmetics lately. Yeah, it is getting updates frequently. Wait, Boom Beach, I thought they were getting 1 update a year. That's what I was being told. With the time between big updates, this is kind of expected, mainly when Busters has a lot of repetition and not the dev time of an old game. Again, May update will probably add a bunch of things for us to spend money on. The revenue will go up, and the update itself will be good, and more people will come back. I think there's a lot of people waiting to come back from May, so there we go. Either the devs are bored, or they know they have absolutely cooked this update, and it's because Squad Busters made a post saying what it feels like to be a Squad Busters player right now, and it's the sad Barbarian King. And then they made another post saying what people think we are doing instead of fixing Squad Busters, and they sent a meme of a cat dancing. You know, I think the devs have cooked. I don't know, I'm just getting the vibes that they've cooked, especially now that we know they've reworked every character in the game from a couple days ago, so should be good. And in fact, you guys can see it here. Update is delayed because the update was originally going to happen in April. Now it's going to be happening in May, but they are reworking every character in the game insane. So yes, it's getting delayed, but every character is getting reworked. The way I think of this, well, there's 2 ways to think of this. You can either think of it as, oh, I'm gonna have to relearn the game because every character is gonna change. You know, this might not be the same game, which, yeah, fine. But also the way I think about it is 39 new troops. I think of it as 39 new troops on new levels, and I also think of it as 39 new videos I get to make. I don't know, I'm really excited. I think them making that video really has excited me for the next update more than I have been in the past. I'm also nervous, of course, because I'm worried that they might change it too much, but I'm also excited because of how much content we're probably gonna get. This is a really risky gamble. I can't lie, if they still flop, it's gonna cause drastic damage. Yeah, so obviously it is a big gamble they're doing with the May update, changing a lot of things, especially every single troop. I think it's a gamble worth taking, all right? You know, maybe they hit big and then this update and game blows up. New abilities and update delayed. So yeah, this is something that they actually showed in that video that I was talking about in the last post, but you can see here a hog rider with a blue circle around it. 1, 2, 3, 4 hog piglets, like charging forwards. This makes me think it's a hog ability. Now, obviously we can't see anything else on the screen because they're hiding the HUD, but what does this blue circle around the hog rider means? That's what I want to know. Like, what is it? Do you tap the hog rider and then the ability activates? Is that what it is? Or what? I don't know, but this is what they mean by every character is going to be getting changed. Like, this is something that we've never seen before, and all 39 characters are going to be getting that. Wait, we might get a full gameplay reworked. This is huge. Yeah, this is literally what they said, and they've said this for a while, actually. The gameplay is going to get reworked. Yes, it will be really cool if a substantial amount of the player base doesn't quit the game by then. I think it's worth them delaying it. I know a lot of people are going to quit the game between now and the update, but as soon as the update drops and we all make videos talking about how good it is, they'll just come back. Hopefully. Stop toxicity, let the devs do their work. Okay, yeah, so a lot of people are very mad that the update got delayed, and they've been getting some not very nice comments, the dev team, but this is a post someone made saying, you know, devs need positivity to continue on working on their projects. Receiving only negative comments won't make them work any harder, but quite the opposite. Imagine working hard with a limited budget to make the best of what you can, and then people just destroy your ambitions and hope with some negative comments. Put yourself in their situation for a moment and imagine how it'll feel. I don't like to to be like that one guy who Claz is, but man, these are community managers. They know what they're doing. And again, I bet they are doing the best they can with all the restrictions that they are facing. Have a good day. The devs know what they're doing. I'm telling you right now. I've spoken to the community managers a little bit. They know things. They have stats for like what troops are being used. They know when a player is quitting the game. They know what makes people bored. I assume they're checking the Reddits and they're probably checking all the YouTube videos that creators are posting. So they know what we don't like, you know, turbo, luck in the game, the way it's played or whatever it might be. And they'll work on it. They'll cook. And I think we should just, at least for this update alone, really put our time into dabbing. What was I going to say? I don't know. Miner should be nerfed hard. Prove me wrong. Yes, the miner, which has a 1.5 second stun, completely broken. This guy wants it to be nerfed, but now we know it's going to get completely reworked. Every troop in the game is getting completely reworked, so we don't have to wait for the miner to be nerfed. It's going to get changed soon. That's amazing. Whenever I'm playing the game at the moment, I'm just like, if there's something I don't like, I'm like, I don't care. It's going to get changed soon. So we're good. 2 things I'm nervous about for the update. All right, let's read this. Probably the most nervous point is the combat changes. I don't know about you guys, but the reason why Squad Busters feels so unique is due to the standing still to attack mechanic. There is so much you can do with it, whether it be squad positioning, the jiggle technique pros use. I love that technique. Essentially stopping for a brief moment and then continuing when chasing someone. What I really hope doesn't happen is they completely remove this mechanic and put in an attack button to aim. Otherwise, it will be just Brawl Stars with squads. You know, that is my biggest concern as well, that they just add like an aiming thing in the game. You can run around, aim, tap to attack. And at that point, bro, just add a squad mode in Brawl Stars, honestly. But I don't think they'll do that. I really think they're not going to do that. They know, the devs know, man. The amount of people who have said that they're nervous about that happening, they know. I reckon they're going to find a good mix of adding more skill into the game, but without making it just a Brawl clone, you know? That's what I think will happen. And the other important point is squads in general. The whole point of the game is to build squads as big as possible, and it is so satisfying when you have a big squad. It's so fun. However, Adrian says better control over your squad, better battle readability. I feel the squad sizes will be reduced, and I hope it doesn't happen because along with the combat changes, I'm scared for then the game will just become Brawl Stars, but with squads, and I don't want that to happen. I'm scared, guys. Yes, obviously I'm a little bit nervous of this happening as well. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think they might add some better way to control your squad. I really don't think it's gonna be a budget brawl. I think the dev team know this. Again, it'll be fine. And I do like having big squads and destroying people, but yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping better battle readability will just be adding the showdown number of units to every mode. That won't be it. I'm telling you right now, it'll be a lot more complex than that, a lot more than that, but that would be cool as well. I do agree, I love this game, but don't want it to lose its identity. The game's identity, as you described it, is unique, but a unique game doesn't make any game good, though. At its core, this game is really not a game that relies on skill or a solid strategy, that is not too reliant on RNG, so it really needs a revamp. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of the update. Revamp the game, we'll see in May. I'm very excited. 39 new troops or 39 new abilities. I count it as new troops. This is the new progression system. Ah, this guy leaked the system. This is fake. This is the beta from 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, 4 years ago. This was a beta. You can see here the old skins and old currency. This is not the new progression system, although it does look kind of cool, doesn't it? I feel like the current system does look better, but this also looks cool. Gives an extra spell. We already have that perk. It was a fusion perk. Wait, yeah, we already get that as a fusion, I think. Wait, do we? I don't know. I'm stupid. Lol, I was bored, so I made this meme at 2 a.m. Medic, you guys are acting always like you're better than me. And then we got Poco, Pam, and Trader, who are better than the Medic. But not for long, because everything is going to change. And maybe, just maybe, Medic, Dr. T, and Royale King will be the 3 best units in the game. Imagine that. Imagine that. The Hog Rider, Barb King, and Colonel Ruff's like the worst units in the game, and then Medic is the best, along with, well, the other 2 units I spoke about. That would be cool. What if, April doesn't cook? What if the April update was disappointing? What will happen to Squad Busters? So, a lot of people have been saying it's make or break for the game. If it doesn't, you know, slap, the game is done. And people have been saying that for like 6 months now. And I've always been like, nah, if the December update sucks, the February update can be good. If the February update sucks, the April update can be good. Although I'm getting the feeling right now that this April update kind of does need to be good. If it's not good, like if it's genuinely a flop, I think that will be kind of concerning now. Like I'll actually be a little bit worried for the game, and yeah. But I don't think it'll flop. I think worst case scenario, it'll be fine. And then they can build up on it and make it even better. And best case scenario, it really fixes everything in the game and this game really becomes good. I think the chances of it flopping are kind of low. Yes. If April is not good, then the game is dead for sure. I'll still play. I mean, I'll still play as long as it's good for me, you know. This is probably going to be the make it or break it update that will decide if the game goes global or gets killed. Wait a minute. Yeah, because it's already global. So they actually haven't killed any global games, so I doubt they'd kill this, to be honest. It's been hyped so much that it can't not cook. Exactly. And that's why the update has been delayed till May, because the team are cooking extra hard, making it great. I'm being very supportive. I don't want this to be a glazy video, but I just really am excited. I really want to make a lot more videos, you know, on like new troops and stuff. Doppelgangers should be renamed to Goblin Chicken Miner Gang. Exactly. You pick a goblin, then go to a chest and you pick a chicken, then go to a chest and you pick a goblin, then a chicken, then a goblin, then a chicken, then a miner. Not in Showdown because you can't pick miner. Oh yeah, you can't. That's true. I feel like they should fix it. Well, actually, you know what? Who cares? They probably have fixed that already. We know the May update is so big, everything's gonna be perfect. Cool. The great content drought of 2025. Great job, guys. Crushing it. Pretty soon, we might even be able to generate more revenue than Boom Beach. Y'all got any content? We got, and then some memes. Hey, do not insult the Adrian memes. Let's be honest, we know it's Adrian making those goofy memes, but they're great. Keep them coming. I can't wait to see this video come out after the April update, how Squad Busters made the biggest comeback in mobile game history. I feel like there's two types of players right now in Squad Busters. There's the, this game is screwed type of players, and then there's the, yeah, this is gonna cook. We're set. Wait for this April update. It's great. Oh, May update now. And the final post for today. Are you serious, bro? Thought April Fools was over, and then this guy got Rowdy Rink, Loot Machines, and Angry Vines. Yep, that is an interesting combo. I hate that combo. Loot Machines just needs to get reworked, and you know what? I feel like there's a good chance it already has gotten reworked. I guarantee you they probably reworked a bunch of modifiers as well for the big May update, so there's not really much to say. Let's just wait for them to cook. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Make sure to use code Claz in the Squad Busters shop if you ever do decide to buy anything, and check out my last video on screen here where I played Guess Who versus Chisco. I brought him back from the dead and I played Guess Who with him. It was great. It was great. You should tap the video. Dab, dab, dab. Dab on the video. Don't put that in the video, Seb.